Let's start with physical setup. Open the machine door fully. If the laser head is too low, raise it using the buttons on the front of the machine until you can fit the Galvo grip underneath. Notice the red laser dot used for autofocus. This dot is aligned with the main laser beam, so it can be used to align your Galvo grip. On top of the Galvo grip, you'll see a plate with a bubble level and a center line. This line represents the central axis of the grip. Position the Galvo grip so the red laser dot lands somewhere along this line. Next, use a ruler to measure the distance from the edge of the laser machine to the edge of the Galvo grip bracket. In my case, it's a little over 4 inches. Once you know this distance, you can easily reposition the Galvo grip anywhere on the bed while keeping it perfectly aligned with the laser center. Just measure from the same edge each time. Position the grip where you want it and secure it using the included M5 thumb screws. Be sure to use the included 6mm spacers. These thumb screws are too long for the OMNI X base without them. You can use one or both thumb screws for mounting. Locate the rotary port on the back of the machine and plug the Galvo grip into it. Open the Commarker software that came with your machine and start a new project. Go to Device Settings, then Laser Tools, and select Chuck. Set pulses per rotation to 12,000. Make sure both rotation axis and invert are checked. Then click Confirm to save. With the Galvo grip installed, the door will not fully close. Go to the door sensor setting and switch it off. Always wear proper laser safety glasses when operating the machine with the door open. Let's do a quick engraving test. I'm using a 20-ounce skinny tumbler with a measured diameter of about 74 millimeters. Enter this value in the laser settings. Under marking mode, select chuck mode, then input your cup diameter. You can test the rotary motion by using the rotate up or rotate down buttons. Secure your cup in the Galvo grip. Here, I'm using finger jaws installed in the middle position of the base jaws. You are probably asking, but my jaws look different. Sorry about that. We'll talk about various jaw configurations next. Load your design and choose your engraving settings. In this case, I'm just marking painter's tape rather than engraving the cup itself. Run a quick preview to confirm the design is positioned over the taped area. Put on your safety glasses, then press start and wait for the engraving to finish. Now let's address possible jaw confusion. Your Galvo grip comes with Hexa-Jaws pre-installed. These are ideal for heavier objects, but you can also use finger jaws alone if that's easier. Here, I'm reinstalling the Hexa-Jaws. For this smaller cup, I'm mounting them in the middle hole of the base jaws. Pay close attention to orientation. The rounded, more protruding side of each jaw should face inward. Notice how cup's edge is resting on the black base jaw. You don't want black jaws inside the cup. It won't stay put. For larger tumblers, such as a 40-ounce cup, move the jaws to the outermost holes on the base jaws. You'll also need to extend the silver cup stoppers to properly support the larger diameter. Let's look at how to engrave a few different types of objects. First, I'm engraving a 30-ounce tumbler. Here, I'm using plain finger jaws installed in the outermost positions. You could also use the Hexa-Jaws if you prefer. It's very important to extend the silver cup stoppers so the tumbler stays perfectly aligned and supported. Before engraving, you must know the cup diameter. I actually forgot to measure it at first, and it's not easy to do once the cup is mounted, so it's best to remove it and measure beforehand. Most 30-ounce tumblers are around 100 millimeters in diameter. I'm reinstalling the cup and entering that value into the Commarker software. Next, let's try glass. UV lasers are excellent for engraving glass. This glass has a much smaller diameter than the tumbler, so I'm moving the jaws back to the middle position. You can leave the cup stoppers extended, this is perfectly fine. Measure the glass diameter, enter it into the software, mount the glass, run a preview, and engrave. I also want to preview where the engraving will land, but the laser on UV machines can be hard to see. To make it more visible, I'm using this yellow paddle during preview. I've mentioned before that Hexa-Jaws can be installed in two orientations. In this example, on a stemless wine glass, you want the larger curved edge of the Hexa-Jaws facing outward. That way, the Hexa-Jaws themselves act like a cup stopper, helping hold the glass straight and securely in place. Oh, and of course you can tilt the grip. Now let's try something much larger, a dog bowl. For this, you'll need the extended jaws, which are sold separately. First, remove the finger jaws. Then install the extended jaws onto the base jaws. Next, mount the finger jaws onto the extended jaws, using the hole before the last one. I like this position because the edge of the extended jaws acts as a physical stopper and helps keep the bowl properly aligned. This dog bowl is large, 64 ounces, about 8 inches, or 204 millimeters in diameter. Even at this size, it's not a problem. Mount the bowl, autofocus the Galvo laser, and start engraving. Thank you for watching. Our Galvo Grip works with all Commarker machines and compatible with most Galvo lasers. Get yours at lensdigital.com.